So recently I bought the game The Walking Dead on the PlayStation 3 system, and then yesterday I beat it. And oh my goodness, was that ever an awesome game. I flippin' loved it. It was amazing. If you haven't played it yet, I definitely recommend going out and picking it up, because it will blow your mind at how awesome it is. For those of you unaware about what exactly The Walking Dead is, allow me to give you a brief history. You see, The Walking Dead was originally a graphic novel written by British-born Andrew Stanton in 1982. It was then turned into a children's television series in the early 90s and aired for nearly 17 years. It was then turned into a live-action drama and put on AMC in 2010, and then just last week they released The Walking Dead video game on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Nintendo 64, and PC. The game takes place in a post-apocalyptic future where, in an attempt to continue existing, humanity has set sail for space and is now inhabiting 30 of the 47 known galaxies. And here's where the awesome concept of the game comes in. The whole game revolves around stars. Collecting stars. You see, you take these stars and you ultimately turn them into vigor. Now, vigor in the game is kind of like currency. It's what you use to buy everything. You can buy weapons and armor and, most importantly, courage. Because you see, you need courage to be able to talk to the Bestarians to sell them your food that you're growing on your farm. So you micromanage a farm at the same time as collecting stars. So you grow food, you harvest it, you collect recipes, make some really cool meals, and then you bring them to the Bestarians. And the Bestarians are the bad guys, keep in mind. They're the polar opposite of the good guys, also known as the Allied Force. So you see, you got the Allied Force and the Bestarians, and you're collecting stars in order to get vigor, which is the currency, in order to buy courage, and then you make your food and you take your courage that you've bought, of course, with your vigor, and you bring them to the Bestarians. Pretty awesome, right? I know. Anyway, so as you play through the game, you eventually learn that the main character actually had his heart removed at birth, and it was replaced with a stone. So technically, he's dead, and somehow he lives. Anyway, so that's where the title of the game comes from, The Walking Dead, the main character. Through the course of the game, you meet a lot of unique and interesting characters. Like Zen, he was really cool. And Boar, I mean, you can't forget Boar, if you know what I mean. You will not meet characters any more extraordinary than those two guys in any other video game. I can pretty much guarantee that. Anyway, the whole course of the game takes somewhere around 1900 hours. I clocked in at around 1904, and I tell you, I didn't regret 1 hour of my playthrough. Everything I experienced stayed with me, and just, it made me feel amazing about the fact that I'm a gamer. I mean, no experience comes even close to The Walking Dead when it comes to pure quality and longevity and perfection. Anyway, so if you're at all interested in 2D side-scrolling underwater dolphin adventures, I definitely recommend you go check out Echo the Dolphin on the Sega Genesis. Anyway, humans, my name is Dreimos. This was Dreimos Gaming. Game on.